I know some of y'all wondering why I got these glasses on. You know what I mean? We just got big news. An NFL trade went down. Yeah. You guessed it. Davante Adams traded to the Jets. And I got my shades on. You know why? Because I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. We all knew this was about to happen, right? Everybody knew this was going to happen. Sip some of this coffee. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah. Jets. Conditional third round pick that could turn into a second round pick. Yeah, what do we think about this? Well, let me tell you what I think. About time. About time. Raider fans, we going to be okay. We no good this year anyway. So we going to be all right. We going to be all right. Hey, 30-year-old receiver, man. Off the books. All right? I'm ready to develop our own talent. I'm ready to develop our own talent. So let's get into it, man. We're going to get into some guys breaking it down. You know what I mean? So let's get into this, man. Mike Florio.
Oh, it's another special edition of PFTPM because for the second straight Tuesday, the Jets have given me reason to climb back up the steps and haul my butt back into the chair to talk a little bit more about the Jets. Jets. Davante Adams finally traded by the Raiders. Weren't they telling me over the weekend the Raiders might not trade him after all?
Yeah, we knew what that was about. All right? We wanted that solid second round pick. Nobody was biting. Nobody was fooled. All right? Everybody was just waiting. We tried to play him. Didn't work.
Wasn't Shefty saying the Raiders might not trade him? Look, I said it at the time. I wrote it at the time. Hadn't had a chance to talk about it here. That's what you do when you have no leverage. When you aren't able to set up a tug of war between multiple teams to keep outbidding each other to the point where you just sit back and you wait for the best offer.
Yeah, and that's what we did. We couldn't get no one to play. Hey, get a little bidding war. This team won. Come on over here. Let's fight. Y'all fight for it. Come on, man. Put together your best offer, man. Let's go. We're listening. And nobody fell for that either.
When you only have one team that's interested, that's seriously interested, the only way you pump up their best offer is to act like, we'll just keep him. And I've used that example in the past. If I'm looking to sell my house, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to sell it, and somebody wants to buy it, if I say, I'll just keep it, that puts pressure on the buyer to offer more. Now, how credible is, I'm just going to keep it?
Hey, smart plan. Everybody does it. So we try to do it too.
It wasn't credible at all to me, but all you have to do is fool the Jets. More specifically, all you have to do is fool Ambassador Ready, Fire, Aim. There's a nickname in there somewhere that maybe we can use. Maybe put it on a T-shirt.
I think he might be talking about Belichick, man. He said that on Monday Night Football, man. That the Jets owner, man. You know he ain't about to go over there and coach them Jets. We know that. Belichick just shitted on him. I mean, pooped on him. Whatever.
Ambassador Ready, Fire, Aim, and off you go. So the Jets get Davante Adams, reportedly for a conditional third-round pick that can become that second-round pick they've coveted based on performance. And you never know what the performance triggers.
Hey, what do we think the performance triggers are? Right? What does Davante have to do to make that third-round pick turn into a second-rounder? Right? It's only what game? How many games left, man? We got 7, 8, 9 games left, 10 games left, whatever. So what can he do? What numbers does he have to put up? I'm thinking, look, if he puts up 700-800 yards, 7-8 touchdowns, yep, second round pick, bro. Second round pick, that got to turn into a second round pick. That's just my opinion.
Bizarre. He might have to win NFL MVP to have that third round pick go to a second round pick.
Hey, Mike Florio, chill out, bro. Chill out, man. You smoking crack right now, man. I know he's joking, but damn. He got to be an MVP? Sheesh.
There's a lot of fugazi stuff that happens just to make people look better because too many people are caught up in form over substance. And we got our second round. No, you didn't get your second round pick. But so we'll see. We'll see what the triggers are to get the Jets to have to give up the second round pick. I got my dysfunctional team screwed up there. The Raiders are the ones that wanted to be able to say they got the second round pick. The Jets are the ones that might have to give one. He'd have to probably do something spectacular for the Jets to owe the second round pick. So, the guy who had no opinion last week on the firing of Robert Saleh, he wanted Davante Adams, and he got Davante Adams.
Aaron Rodgers, man. Get what he wants when he want it, man. Okay? Y'all fucking with the wrong one. Okay? He's the GM over there. All right? So if he wants Davante, here, bro, you can have him. You got him. He's all yours, man. What you gonna do with him? I mean, we've seen what you've done with him in the past. We've seen that. But are you gonna be able to do that again, man? Can y'all duplicate that? I know y'all got that history. Y'all got the rapport together. I know. Can y'all repeat that? Duplicate that? Let's see.
Rodgers is still the de facto GM of the New York Jets. And the question becomes, what does this mean for the depth chart? They were talking last night how they wanted to get Xavier Gibson on the field, undrafted free agent in 2023. Well, he isn't on the field as much as Aaron Rodgers would like because you got Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, and Mike Williams.
Hey, Mike Williams is the odd man out. Simple and plain, man. He gone. After he slipped and fell and dude came over the top to get that pick, it was a hell of a pick too because, I mean, the ball was hella low. He should just grabbed and snatched it. But once he fell, I was like, oh. And now with this news coming, yeah, man, your days are numbered over there in New York, bro.
I got a feeling Mike Williams is the odd man out. I got a feeling we're going to hear soon. Per sources, the Jets are open to trade conversations involving Mike Williams because Williams is out of the trust tree. He dropped a pass last night.
Yep.
And then he ran the wrong route, and Rodgers called him out. Even though, as Devin McCourty said on PFT Live, it was Rodgers' fault to not just throw the ball toward the...
Man, look, man, whoever fault it is, it's whatever. All right? At this point, it's whatever, man. I don't know what you're going to do. Listen, man, who knows what the hell the Jets is doing over there, man? But I'll tell you this. I don't care. We got him off our hands, man. I know he's a superstar, but he's 30-something. I don't think he's a superstar anymore. You know what I mean?
If I got Breece Hall, if I got Davante Adams, if I got Garrett Wilson, all right, and I got a familiar target in Lazard, okay, and Williams is actually the drop-off.
That's exactly right.
And it's all on you. Mm-hmm. It's all on you at that particular moment in time. Right. And we understand that.
And we know how he likes to push receivers aside, especially when they make
mistakes. It's actually been on him. 100%. But go ahead.
It has.
Let's bring in an Adam Schefter to get a little more clarity here on this breaking news in terms of the Raiders dealing to the Jets, Davante Adams. Shefty, do you hear me? Are you with us? Tell us how this deal came to be. Go ahead.
Get him, Schefter.
Yep. Trying to get straightened up here. Yep.
All right, so tell me how.
You good, man. You good, Shefty.
Tell us how we got here with Davante Adams.
Well, this has been going on for quite some time here, and obviously the Jets have been talking to the Raiders, and the Raiders have been adamant that they get a second-round draft pick, which they weren't getting back in return. And after the Jets lost last night, obviously conversations continued on to where the two sides came to essentially an agreement that's going to get finalized later today. It's not official, but it will be because Davante Adams still will have to pass a physical. There still is the hamstring issue going on right now. The Raiders, though, are not going to pay any of this.
Hey, we gonna be real, man. Is that hamstring real? Is that hamstring injury real? I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. And let's be real. Let's be honest. He knew he was getting traded. Hey, we probably said. Tom Telesco probably said, hey, look, we're trying to trade you. You're going to be out with a hamstring because we don't want nothing else to happen to you. Sit down, relax. I'm pretty sure. You know what? Let's not even play with it. They probably told him, hey, we just want you out the locker room. We want you out the locker room. So all them times when Reporters asked Coach Pierce about, hey, how is Devontae doing? He's rehabbing, this, that, and the other. He's rehabbing. He probably was out the building. Right? He probably was already out the building. Why are we even playing with this? And then I hear he was already in New York this morning. Right? He was already in the Jets facility this morning. Oh, he caught that flight. He caught that PJ. He was already in New York this morning. Before the news broke, he was already there. Oh yeah, this was in the works, baby.
Salary, and in return, they're going to get that conditional third-round draft pick that becomes a second-round draft pick based on performance. We'll see what that turns out to be in terms of the condition. I'm trying to find that out right now. But
hey, listen, man, Adam Schefter, man, look, his phone ringing and dinging. Boy, them insiders be working, don't they?
Davante Adams has been coming to the Jets here, and this is something that I think Aaron Rodgers has been working on for a long time. He's been recruiting Davante Adams behind the scenes. This was the place that
tampering. He was tampering, man. Let's call a spade, man. Aaron Rodgers was tampering.
Davante Adams wanted to go to what he preferred, and in the end, he gets what he wanted. His contract next year is not guaranteed, and so the Raiders knew that they were going to have to lose him at some point in time. So before they lose him, they get more ammunition. They want to get as much ammunition as they can to have the ability to move up in the draft for a quarterback in 2025. The Jets wanted to do something to jumpstart their season, get Aaron Rodgers his favorite weapon, and so they agree to that deal that is expected to get finalized later today.
Adam Schefter, refresh our audience memory as to why Davante Adams departed from Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers.
This is a good question here.
To begin with, we know he ended up going to Vegas and what have you.
Yeah.
But just refresh our memory of what their relationship was like and why he ended up separating from Aaron Rodgers when Aaron Rodgers and he were in Green Bay to begin with.
It's a great question, Stephen A. And I think that the two have always had a great relationship. They've always been close. But I also think that Davante wanted to be paid, which he was in Las Vegas. I think he wanted to be the man and not be an Aaron shadow, which he was in Green Bay. And he went out to Las Vegas. And sometimes I'm going to guess that when you get somewhere, you realize what you have when it's gone. And
hey, I think we all been there before, man. You know, you break up with that one girl, man, and you was like, nah, I'm moving on. Yo, fuck, it don't matter. I'm out. You know what I mean? And then you get out there in them streets, and then you realize, damn, the grass really ain't greener. I want my baby back. I want that old thing back. And that's what Davante Adams did. He want that old thing back. I'm sure Aaron Rodgers want that old thing back too, because he out there struggling with the receivers, man. Mike Williams running the wrong route. He aired him out. Running the wrong route on Monday Night Football, bro. You can't do that, bro. We not having that. Oh, Anyway, so look, check this out, man. Full circle here. Raider fans, look, man, we in a little rebuild right now, okay? We still got to find a quarterback. Let's get some draft picks, man. Because we're going to have to move up in the draft. You know what? I don't even know if we got to move up. Let's be honest. How this season's been looking, how this season been going, we probably don't have to move up. We're probably going to be right there. We're probably going to be top 5. Let's be honest, man. Aiden O'Connell, Minshew starting, so it really doesn't matter, right? You're getting the same type of production, just mediocre production. I said it early in this year. We got some mediocre quarterbacks. That's going to turn into a mediocre season. That's what I said, and I'm sticking to it, and it's coming true. I don't want it to be true, but it is. All right, so we get rid of our star aging receiver. Cool. I want the Raiders to start developing their own talent. Let's not go out here, go trading for these older superstars. Man, let's just develop our own talent, man. Let's just draft well. Let's do that. Let's start with that. All right? Let's draft well, build up the team. And then when you're in that, hey, we can win now, we're in contention to win now, that's when you go trade for a superstar and say, okay, this could put us over the top. But until then, draft well, develop your own talent, and try to win that way. Boy, It's never a dull moment, man, being part of Raider Nation, man. Never a dull moment, man. Comment, like, subscribe, do all of that stuff, man. I'm Chris the Light Skin Legend, a.k.a. Chris the Light Skin Raider. I'm signing out, man. I just want to tap in, give my little 2 cents. Listen to some dudes break some stuff down. You know, what are we going to do? Drop it in the comments, man. I'm out. Peace.